Hey guys, Hotshot here, and welcome back to another video. And today what I wanted to talk about is just why haven't I been uploading, or why am I struggling with content in pretty much any game or ASIM game or just overall. And what I initially am struggling with is just the fact that I just don't know what to really upload anything on. I've been playing games off camera and just kind of been enjoying just like the peace and quiet sort of. And obviously with the games I've been playing, like, I've started to actually get back into Dead by Daylight a little bit because I just didn't have really anything else to play. Now, I have been enjoying Suicide Squad. I do love the game and stuff. Like, I actually was trying to prepare a build video for King Shark. I just didn't know what day to upload it on. I do have a grappler build video for TCM eventually soon, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. I don't know if I might scrap that video and replace it with something else. But the thing about, like, with content for all these games that I've been playing, I just don't know what the move is, sort of, because I don't know if I need to stay on this game. Do I stay on TCM? Do I stick with Suicide Squad? Do I upload Dead by Daylight content? Like, what the hell do I upload? And I just been on the edge of just going like, well, fuck it, maybe I need to upload more TCM, even though I said I was taking a break. I don't know if I really meant that as a way of like, oh, well, I need to take a break. And I have taken a break from making content onto it. Now, the only time I ever actually played is only if friends want me to join them on there to fuck around and chill, or just because of it. Now, the game has just been on the decline. I think one of my buddies that was playing it on stream yesterday, that checked the time, it was like, I think he said it was like less than 500 players. I think it was at nighttime and everyone's pretty much, sleeping or something, but I wasn't sure when. But I think overall, just the reason why, like, maybe possibly playing DBD would be the option. Now, DBD still has a strong player base. It has, I think, like 25,000 people playing on Twitch. TCM's numbers haven't been good, but then there's multiple reasons, which I'll get into shortly. But with Dead by Daylight, I have been considering uploading more content onto that, because I know, despite its issues, like, the game still has, like, the iconic characters like Chucky, and has, he was added recently, and he's pretty cool. But I've seen a lot of negative feedback on him because of just his hitbox has just been absurd, and I've gotten hit where his hitbox is atrocious, and I hope they fix it soon. But overall, the characters that I have been playing, like recently, Hillbilly has been reworked, and apparently he got like a small nerf to him recently up with in the recent patch. But he's still fun to play regardless. But overall, I still think, for majority of the fact that I mean, despite DBD's problems, it's still a fun game in some way. I mean, I was playing it for like all day yesterday, pretty much. I mean, I was on Suicide Squad for a little bit, then I actually hopped on Dead by Daylight, and it was actually pretty fun. I mean, I had my losses here and there, but after a while, I actually have been enjoying it. But the content for it, on the other hand, I'm just sort of like, okay, do I want to upload DBD stuff? Like, do I want to upload some Ash videos and just fuck around and use Metal Old Man and be a tank for my team? Because I have been doing that pretty much ever since I've been playing again. I've just been playing Survivor and Killer, and just been enjoying the flow of just being a tank, and just been enjoying that aspect of it. But other than that, that would only be the main reason why I would play DBD again, is only just for the content of possibly uploading just build videos, or just, the gameplay videos of me using just certain fun builds that people use, or creative ways to actually use a really weak perk and make it viable. But other than that, I don't know. But I'm open to Dead by Daylight if people want to see that, or just upload it because I feel like it. I don't know. Now let me talk about TCM a little bit more, and why I struggle with TCM right now. It's just because the game right now is pretty much sort of stale, to a point where I needed to take a little break away from it. And obviously, I don't hate the game by any means. I just think the people behind the game are the problem. And because right there, this game has pretty much just, all the potential. for what this could be for the ASIM genre. Like, I know it's a 4v3 game, and it's fun, but with friends. But other than that, it's like if you don't have friends to play with, it just becomes impossible to play. Or even with friends, if they get bored of playing the game, they just don't find it interesting. And I'm sort of one of them like that. You know, sometimes in majority of ASIM games, there's always that problem of one side is balanced, the other side isn't, or just both sides are just unfun to play. TCM struggles with just content itself. It's a $40 game, lack of content, and the devs just, I don't know what they're doing with, I don't know what Gun is doing with this game. Keep in mind, they're just the publishers, and Sumo, I forget their name, Sumo something, but it's Sumo. They're the ones that are actually making, like, the game itself. They're the ones that designed all the, all the shit in the game. And obviously, Matt and Wes are or with Gun Media, so they work on, probably the licensing and all that shit, or whatever. But what the game has become now is pretty much just one patch recently. They've tuned grappling, and I've always said, like, yeah, grappling needs to be tuned a bit to where the only real change I would have done to grappling was just make it so when you win a close encounter, you get an iframe and you're able to actually wait till the encounter has to be finished for you to get hit again. They took away the one-shot mechanic, and now the meta pretty much is just everyone's grappling now. It's just become absurd when you play family now, because you're just going to get hit with Leland and Ana players just grappling consistently, even though pretty much that's how you're supposed to pretty much play them, pretty much. I'm not against grappling by itself. I just think it's stupid how... because I felt like you should still get insta-killed if you grapple somebody within the grappling animation, but I feel like if you win the close encounter, you should get an iframe to where you're immune, and when the animation is finished, like, you can't get hit until it's done, and then you can get hit again. So that was my main thing about it, and now all of a sudden now the meta has shifted, and now people are going to be really bored of playing against grappling now, because it's just obnoxious the way it is now. Now the other issues is that, I mean, now they just announced recently we're getting the shirtless Johnny skin with the Sissy Bride outfit on February 22nd on a Thursday of all things, even though I would have expected a Tuesday next week. I just don't know why that's a thing. I think that's stupid, but the skin itself for Sissy I think is a little bit lackluster. I mean, it's cool that she's getting a skin, but at the same time, the design of it just looks a bit lackluster. The Johnny skin is just whatever, so all the simps are, going to be fucking drooling all over Johnny for the next couple of weeks, or just when it actually comes out. But the issue that happens in this game is just the fact that they pretty much just ignore, or can't really take criticism lightly, or they just pretty much ignore what the actual issues are. Like, for one, the skill trees not being actually accessible to where you can use all the perks. Like they mentioned, not making this game competitive, but they have all the perks locked. So, I mean, it probably would be a lot easier for them if they're able to allow you to access all the perks and then look at and see what perks combination is really strong right now. Then you can nerf it from there, because I do agree with that. As well as mostly just how the flow of the gameplay loop has just been repetitive. Like they talk about they want to promote stealth, but to me, and this is just my opinion, okay, keep in mind, I think stealth is pointless in this game, because they pretty much want you to play stealthy, and they've been promoting the fuck out of it, but at the same time, it's like people are still rushing anyway. Like, majority of my games, like when I play, I'm just gonna rush to get upstairs so I can do my thing as Leland and just fight them off until I'm dead. That's the whole point, is like stealth is just pointless, because even if they don't even have a Leatherface, the victims are just gonna fuck around in the basement and just get out easier. Now, if there's a Johnny on the team, obviously you'd want to play a little bit stealthy, so that way he can't just rush the basement and kill you that quick. But me, honestly, I don't care about Johnny like that, because if he opens the door, I can just go behind him and backstab him and then just get upstairs and stun him for a little bit, or I can just fight him off. But the issue with Johnny right now is not the fact that his like he's broken or anything. The issue that Johnny has right now is just his hitbox is just hitting you from miles away. That's what I don't like about him. I still hope he gets a rework soon, but other than that, it's just like there are characters that just are stupid. Like, I mean, Connie is still stupid. I think she needs to be like tweaked or some shit. You know, fucking Sonny could use a buff. I know he's getting looked into supposedly, but I don't know when that would be. Sissy's supposed to be looked at. I don't know when that would be. They said that they're in the testing phases right now, or whatever the hell that is. Yeah, there's just a lot of characters that need to be looked at. There needs to be more, like, a real reason. They talked about in-game currency in their last stream, but they didn't even really go into it, and I'm just like, bro, what the hell are we doing here? And they mentioned, again, not having a battle pass, and that wouldn't fit their game, apparently, even though in reality, it fucking would, because imagine getting, like, a jock outfit for Leland, imagine getting, like, a fucking dress for Connie or some shit, a beach outfit, whatever the fuck it is, the summertime barbecue, you know, whatever. Imagine Leland with a swimsuit, with, like, sandals and trunks and glasses, with a whistle on his neck or something. That'd be easier, you know, some shit like that, but they didn't want to go for it, so... I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'll still play TCM if friends want to play. Not forcing myself to play it is actually a nice thing, because I don't have to fucking, you know, get so angry playing the game if only one person has to play one thing. I'm just so over the fucking mentality of just fighting off the devs, because they just don't know what the hell they're talking about half the time. And then they just wonder why half the shit they do, it doesn't make any sense, and then they question why doesn't it work. I don't know what their whole point is. I don't know their plot. Whatever the case may be for that, I don't fucking know. But I don't know. I'm just sort of over the ASIM world, or just in general. And then other than that, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with this game, because they said 6 to 9 months worth of content. Yet in reality, I just think the game won't last another year if they keep going down this route. But jumping away from TCM, I want to talk about Suicide Squad, and I actually, I'm still playing the game. Like I said earlier, I was trying to get a build video up, but, like, I don't know, something, like, hit me like a truck, where I'm just like, why the fuck am I trying to upload this shit? In reality, I should have been, anyway, because I should have been still on that grind. I still play the game, off camera. I just don't know how to go around with the format of making build videos. I talk about why I chose this perk and all that, and I wouldn't mind sharing that. I just think, you know, for right now, I just don't see the point in just, I don't know, I'm just, like, all over the place with this game, because it's like, all I see on this game is just negative feedback on just why, like, Rocksteady sucks, they disrespected Arkham Batman, all this other shit. It's just all a bunch of wet wipes just fucking rubbing their nuts on this game and trying to ruin it for everyone else that actually enjoys it. I'm not saying that everyone likes the game, because you can dislike it, but I'm just saying that the people who are hating on the game are just trying to tell the ones that enjoy it, like, get the fuck out of here, nobody likes your opinion, either you agree with me or not. That's the thing. I do agree in a certain extent that, like, the story, like, 50% of the story was actually pretty good, but the rest of the other 50 just didn't make any sense. I was with that, but, like, again, the story was okay, but I did enjoy the looter shooter of earning rewards, and at one point I do expect them to do raids, and that will probably make the game more interesting. Is like, imagine you have to fight Batman in a raid, or fight Superman in a raid, which I think he might be the most difficult one, because he's like the hardest boss to actually fight in this game. Batman is super easy though. I don't know. This game just gets so much hate to a point where I'm just like, I don't even know if I want to make videos, because I don't know if I'll just get hate on them or not. But on the other hand, and just going forward, I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, I enjoy the game for how it is. I like playing King Shark, and I just kind of like roaming around, just beating people up with him and just executing them. I think that's fun. Obviously, anyone that doesn't like the game, I understand why, to your approval, but at the same time, I enjoy the game from my experience of just playing with my friends, and we enjoy playing the game. I mean, there was a recent patch recently where they fixed, like, the Diablo Blaze bug, or whatever the hell it was, like the flame bug, and there seems to be more issues on the game right now with, like, because right now it seems like the they fixed like the damage onto it, but then like it sort of got nerfed, and now it's just not really that good right now. And I'm hoping that's just a bug or something, because it's not applying or it is applying, but it's not doing enough damage to where it's just completely useless now, which I hope would not be the case. But Suicide Squad is an odd duck right now, to where it's like people that don't like the game are telling you just to stop playing it, or they just don't want to see you enjoy a game that they're probably not enjoying. And I'm not one of those people to say like, oh, that you should be playing the game right now. If you don't like the game, that's totally fine. Because I understand from a lot of people's point of views that, you know, like, oh, this game ruined Batman or whatever. But at the same time, I feel like playing this, if you play the story and you actually pay attention, like, I don't think that's the real Justice League. I mean, the deaths could have been better, don't get me wrong, but like, because if it was the actual Justice League, I'm sure Rocksteady wouldn't do the death scenes like that. It probably would be something different. Like, Wonder Woman actually had a real death scene, and she died to Superman, and, you know, she like disintegrated and she died. But it was a sad scene because, you know, Wonder Woman is one of my favorite DC superheroes of all time. Not because she has, like, you know, big boobs or whatever, just because she's just Mama Diana. The point is that, because like there's been hints that's the Justice League that we fight are clones. Like, the one is that Superman is supposed to get killed by kryptonite, or just, you know, weakened by kryptonite, and Wonder Woman put like kryptonite in his chest, and obviously that didn't do anything to him. So that's a clue right there. You know, Brainiac saying like my Justice League, in that one scene where you actually appeared to him, you know, he actually says in his words like my Justice League. So that goes to show to me that the Justice League are just clones, and he's actually hiding the real bodies on his ship. So people are just spreading out nonsense saying, oh, like, the whole title is killing the Justice League, but I feel like they're really swerving us right now. And then, like, probably towards that last Brainiac we fight, we find out that the Justice League are alive, or whatever that case may be, and we actually find out that they're alive, and they'll probably come back, and there's actually been leaked voice lines in the game's files or some shit where they're actually alive. So I don't believe that the Justice League we kill are actually real. I think they're clones, but I don't know. It's like the game just has this divide of people just like hating on it, and that just makes me go like, why the fuck am I uploading anything on the game? So I don't know what the hell people are ranting about, saying the game sucks or whatever. I mean, you have your opinion, fine, but I have my opinion in saying I think the game is actually pretty cool in some way. I'm not saying it's like the most perfect game. I'm just saying in my experience, I think it's fun, but not everything is great about it in terms of just having all these issues, like the servers crashing, or just not, because I haven't gotten my Harley Quinn outfit from Twitch, and it's been such a weird thing, because I was hoping I got my skin, because I followed the instructions, and obviously I haven't gotten it yet, so that's just a bug. But whatever that case may be, hopefully I get it soon sometime. But other than that, like, the issues with Suicide Squad just need to get fixed, and that first patch that they put out recently wasn't good enough. So hopefully they have like a bigger patch for us ready to go, so we have like no issues before Joker comes out next month in March, because they have a roadmap. And that's the thing, is that any game right nowadays needs a roadmap in some capacity or something to know, like, so what the players can stick around more, so that way they just don't leave. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm just sort of in this mindset where I'm like, what the fuck do I upload nowadays? Nothing. It's an odd thing, but hopefully we'll see. But other than that, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, and sub. Let me know what game you guys want to see next. I might do a DVD one soon, but I don't know yet. And then more Suicide Squad. So, without further ado, I'll catch you guys on the next video. And as always, y'all know what to do. Stay groovy, and have a good one.